Imagine a world where you can control things around you just with the power of your mind. Sounds like a dream, right? But with Elon Musk's Neuralink, this dream might become a reality. Now, this may sound like science fiction, but we are closer to this than you might think. And if you're as curious as I am about the future of technology, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos like this one. Neuralink has been recognized by the FDA as an innovative technology. And when it comes to innovation, Elon Musk knows what he's doing. He has already said that Neuralink can collect data faster than anything we have today. This could help paralyzed people communicate in ways we never thought possible. But of course, before we all get excited, we need to take a closer look. What makes Neuralink so special? And how does Elon Musk plan to turn this idea into something we can all use? Not to mention the safety concerns. Messing with the human brain is a big deal, and it's important to ensure everything is done with great care. This brings us to the first big question: is Neuralink ready for this challenge? Elon Musk has always talked about how important safety is to him, especially when it comes to Neuralink. They are being very careful, testing the technology on animals before even thinking about using it on humans. Sounds like a good idea, right? But here's a doubt: can we really compare animal testing with the complexity of the human brain? And another thing, we're not talking about something like testing a new car. We're talking about something that could change people's lives in ways we can't even imagine. Neuralink has developed special robots to perform surgeries with precision and minimal risk. They've chosen materials like silicon and gold that don't cause reactions in the human body. This sounds pretty safe, but will these materials really stand the test of time? The human body is complicated, and what works now might not work as well years down the line. If we compare Neuralink with other companies trying to do something similar, we see that it's well ahead. For example, Synchron, an Australian company, is also trying to create a brain-computer interface. But they're using a different approach, implanting devices in blood vessels near the brain. This might seem less invasive, but is it as effective as Neuralink's flexible electrodes? That's a question worth considering. But Neuralink cannot afford to make mistakes when it comes to safety. They are working with doctors and engineers to ensure everything is done as safely as possible. One example is their partnership with Dr. Samir Cheth, a neurotechnology specialist. He always talks about the importance of being transparent and conducting rigorous testing. That's all great, but how will Neuralink handle the inevitable criticisms that will arise? Because, let's be honest, messing with people's brains is going to raise a lot of questions. Neuralink's responsibility doesn't end when the device is implanted. They promise to closely monitor all patients to ensure there are no problems. This is super important, of course, but the real test will be how they handle this in the long term. We need to remember a recent case where a company that made retinal implants went bankrupt, leaving many patients without support. Will Neuralink be able to avoid this kind of problem? Elon Musk is certainly trying to create something revolutionary, but there's still a long way to go. The technology needs to be not just innovative, but also safe and durable. This includes ensuring the chip works well for a long time, doesn't rust or degrade inside the body. And then there's the issue of power. Neuralink is exploring ways to charge the chip without needing additional surgeries. It sounds like a good idea, but will it work as well in practice as it does on paper? Another concern is the device's lifespan. Neuralink says they're creating a modular system where you can upgrade the chip as technology advances. That sounds great, but will it actually work? Will we really be able to upgrade our brains like we do our smartphones? Only time will tell. And even if all this works, we still need to think about the ethical and social implications. Neuralink has the potential to change our lives in ways we can't even imagine, but we need to move forward carefully. And meanwhile, it's important to question every step of this journey. So, if you're as interested as I am in following these discussions on technology and innovation, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up with our videos. Now, back to the topic. Neuralink really has the potential to transform our lives, but we can't ignore the challenges. Messing with the brain is very delicate, and any mistake could have serious consequences. What concerns me the most is the issue of long-term safety. Will the chip work well 10, 20 years from now? Or will we need new surgeries to update the technology? And besides that, what will happen if the company faces financial troubles in the future? Will they continue to support patients? Another important point is the ethical issue. Are we ready for the changes that Neuralink might bring? And how will society handle it? It's possible that the technology could create even more inequality, with some people having access to enhancements that others don't. This is something we need to think about very carefully. But despite all these concerns, we can't deny that Neuralink is one of the most exciting innovations of recent times. If everything goes well, this technology could help a lot of people and open up new possibilities we haven't even imagined. And that's something worth keeping a close eye on. So, if you're as curious as I am about the future of Neuralink, keep following the channel for more updates and analysis. And don't forget to share your opinion in the comments. After all, this is a discussion that goes far beyond technology. It's about the future of humanity.